apparently there's some cheers in the locker room this morning. Any debutants you able to confirm for us?
Yeah, look, we are. It's pretty exciting. We're going to have 5 debutants this week, which is a lot, but they're all ready to go. So, Xavier Lindsay, Harvey Langford, Aidan Johnson, Matty Jefferson, and Jack Henderson will all make their debut in AFL footy. And Harry Sharp's going to play his first game for the footy club as well. So six new players to our team, which is exciting. But as I said, they're ready to go. It's credit to the staff that have put in a lot of work to get our team ready, and these boys are ready to go.
What makes you so confident they're ready to go?
Just evidence through the pre-season, evidence through the match simulation and training and the performance that they've been putting in. And some of their desire to compete has been really high. And I think we see in the game at the moment, if you're prepared to compete and put pressure on the ball, that it can take you a long way in the game. And all those guys do that for us.
Xavier Lindsay came in with an injury to the club. How much work has he had to put in to make his move?
Yeah, look, he probably missed the first 3 weeks of pre-season, pre-Christmas, but post-Christmas he's been able to do everything, and he's been super impressive with his knowledge of the game, his ability to adapt to the role that we're trying to create for him. And he's a smooth mover that uses the ball incredibly well, so we're excited to bring that type of player into our team.
5 is a lot. What's the risk in that? And especially you're coming up against a side that we know doesn't mind the physical stuff, and they're coming off a very impressive win. Yeah,
obviously when you're implementing a new way of playing and you combine that with some new players, I think there's a freshness and a newness to it, and cohesion's a big part of footy. So how quickly we adapt and get everyone on the same page will be something that we're really looking forward to seeing. So with that becomes a little bit of danger in terms of what that might look like. But in terms of the evidence that we've been able to see within our training and within our match simulation, we feel that they all understand what their role required is and how they help function the team. And I'm sure like any team we'll have our ups and downs, and some of the times the momentum will be against us, but we'll just have to adapt and continue to get better. And it's not about right now, it's about where we see us getting in the future as well. We want to not only start the season well, but it's about really fulfilling our potential as the year goes on. So this is a starting point for us. As I said, it's exciting with 5 debutants playing, and hopefully we get off to a really strong start. But it's about reaching our potential as the year goes on, and we need to start evolving as a team.
Oliver and Petrarca named in the middle for round 1. How exciting is that?
Yeah, that's great. To get, if you want to, for a better word, get the band back together in the midfield. It's fantastic. Clayton's had an enormous pre-season and as fit as I've seen him for a couple of years, and to get Christian back to full health and playing the way he's playing, I can't wait to see Viney, Oliver, Petrarca and the lads go to work inside.
Did you think that was possible at the start of pre-season, that both those boys would be right for round 1?
Oh look, we were hopeful, but you're not sure where it's going to go, and the start of pre-season was a big step forward for us, and both those guys have put in a power of work, as have the rest of the group, to get themselves in a position. And one of our great strengths as a team is our ability to win contests and have some really strong power around the footy, and those 2 guys certainly give that to us.
There's been a lot of talk in the off-season from Melbourne and around Melbourne, and rightly so, given where you came from and what had happened. Jim Stein's game on Sunday, which in itself is massive. The importance of hitting the ground running and running hard on Sunday for you guys.
Yeah, I think obviously it's Jim's game, and he's been a huge part of our footy club and has left a huge legacy for our footy club, and he's been able to unite the club in many times throughout, not only when he was playing, but what he's done, post in terms of his foundation and what he's been able to leave behind. And we get a chance to honour that. And once again, there's nothing better than having Jim's game in round 1, because we want to unite our supporters as well and get them along to the game and get them united as one. And that's the big legacy that he left for our footy club, and we'll honour that accordingly.
There's been a lot of talk in this off-season. Internally though, what's the messaging heading into this year?
The message is to try and fulfil our potential and to continue to improve as the year's gone on. Our expectations are really on our day-to-day. We've got ambitions of where we want to get to, and dreams, and I think we all want to see everything that's happening right at the end, but that's not our expectation. Our expectation internally the whole summer is just to maximise every day and get better. And as I said, we're right at the start now of our season, and we'll get some evidence on the weekend of where we sit, and we'll continue to grow from there.
How are you feeling heading into this season? And is it different? You know, another AFL season. Does it feel for you a little bit different, given that it's been such a big off-season for you guys?
I think it feels refreshing. You know, for the first time in probably a couple of years, we've had some clear air. I think, you know, our board and club have done a wonderful job to provide some stability, and our playing group and our whole football department have really rallied behind that, and you can feel a freshness and a newness to what we're doing. And I'm no different. I feel energised about the job. I feel energised about our team, about our club, and you know, I can't wait for the season to start.
What did you make of the Giants, Simon? It went bad.
Yeah, look, I was up there and had a look, and that was, you know, really impressive. You know, every phase of their game was in really good order. You know, their pressure on the ball and the way they defended the ground was outstanding, and obviously we all saw the tsunami when they're at their best. So we certainly know what we're up against. They've got high quality players, but you know, we're not daunted by that either. We think we're in a position where we can really challenge some of the best teams in the competition, and that's what we're looking to do.
Goody, I'm just trying to do my maths with all the debutants, but would it be correct to say Jack Billings and Tom McDonald have missed out this weekend?
I'll leave you to work all that out as you go through the day.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Thank you.
Anything
No.
else? No?
Well, do you want to... Oh, yeah, sorry. The reason I came down here, I forgot. Josh Carr said at his press conference when he got appointed, someone asked him, would you put in a call with Simon Goodwin and Sam Mitchell about succession? And he said, I don't know that they'd take my phone call. What's your memory of Josh Carr and those showdowns in the guts at Footy Park?
Yeah, look, I'd definitely take Josh's call. He's, you know, I've spoken to him a few times throughout the journey since obviously playing days and whatnot. But you know, I'm a big fan of succession planning. I think it's something that, you know, I can only talk from a personal experience of how it was with myself and Roosie. He gave me a great lead into becoming a senior coach, and you know, Roosie was fantastic for me in that space. And it's certainly not every succession plan's the same.
Yeah.
And it really does come down to the relationship that you have and how you set the parameters up early. And you know, I think Josh clearly is going to be an outstanding coach from everything that you hear. So I think this year will be a really important year for him, and one I'm sure he's looking forward to.
If he did renew, and he's as well prepared already as like could be when you look at his resume, what would you say to him? What would you know, this year, the importance of it and what he needs to do and not do, and to just that final step to be ready?
Yeah, look, it's so hard for me to talk about what he should do. I know what it was like for me, and mine was about supporting Roosie, supporting the players, supporting the program, understanding, getting a great understanding of where we sit and how we'd progress our club forward, and continue that transition as smoothly as possible. And it gives you a great understanding where your club's at, and you know, that was really important for me.
You were as well prepared as you could be. Was there still an element when you first sat in that chair of what the hell, like Neil Craig speaks about it, that you never know until you're in the chair? Did you have that sensation?
I think every coach would say the same thing, that you just never know what the job's like until you sit there, and I'm no different. And right now, 9 years on, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, because you see different challenges and different environments, you know, right through your coaching career. So you know, I think that's the great thing about coaching. It takes you on a wild journey.
Can I just ask you about Jacob Roy? Is he alright? I heard he might have had a back spasm.
Yeah, no, he's fine. No, he's fully fit. He's trained the last week and a half, and he'll be ready to go.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Want to see more from the D's? Then don't forget to subscribe up here.